You want the noise brought on you? Because here it comes.
What?
The noise brought on you because here it comes.
Just my job.
This is the Bob and Jeff Show, starring Bob Lutz.
How do I turn the dial on the show I'm on? I feel like I got nowhere to go.
Truth be told, a majority of the American people would ultimately empathize with our situation.
Jeff Lutz.
The reason there's no weaklings is because there's no stronglings.
Nature versus nurture. Nature always wins.
97.5 and 1240 KFH.
Everything you need to make it happen.
All right, welcome back. Hour number 2, the Bob and Jeff Show, KFH Radio. Bob Lutz, Jeff Lutz with you. Max Power producing, engineering, 869-1240, the IHOP hotline. The Aftershocks, kind of a shocking loss to Team Colorado last night. They looked like they were the better team for a good portion of the game, but when they weren't the better team, they were terrible.
Yeah, and couldn't finish
Kind
it.
of a weird game.
Yeah, I did my best to follow it on the TBT Twitter account.
Here's what I did. I followed it on Fox Sports 1.
Yeah, you did that. I had baseball. I had WWE. It's hard to switch between three
Here's
different...
what I did as a local radio show host.
It's hard to switch between three different apps.
I followed the game that I knew we'd talk about.
We're not going to talk about Dirty Dom?
No, I followed the basketball game that I knew would be discussed.
Daddy Dom, I'm sorry.
So, yeah.
I followed it.
No, you didn't
They
follow
were up
it.
11. They let Colorado back in it.
You got to watch games to follow them.
Well, I'll watch games when I watch games.
Well, that's a terrible excuse.
Saw the highlights.
Watching Monday Night Raw. Record it and watch it later.
Maybe.
Good. Do you have record?
Of course I have record.
I mean, on that
Who wouldn't have
$85
record?
TV, I don't know what you got.
Got a lot of stuff. All the bells and whistles.
Really?
Sure.
You think you got the bells and whistles I do?
I think our TVs are similar. I don't think you have anything I don't.
Except I got nice, bigger pictures, right?
No,
You'd
I don't know.
admit that.
I mean, my TV's about that size.
Well, that's down here in the office area. What? Nobody comes in here. I'd be embarrassed to have people see that.
Well,
It was my main television.
That's you.
I mean, you got to roll out something big if it's your
Why?
if it's in your main room.
That's not my
It's
lot.
just kind of a masculine thing.
That's not my lot in life. That's not my passion in life. That's not my objective in life.
Well, it is mine.
To be some kind of outwardly mass. That's not.
I want people leaving this house, seriously, getting in their car and saying, man, what a TV.
What are you compensating for, though?
I don't know I don't know that I am.
I'm
It just, the
I feel
idea,
plenty masculine, whatever that means.
the idea of the
I don't need to show it off
conversation-
all the time.
The idea of a conversation turning toward my television has great appeal to me.
Have you noticed, though, that you start every one of those conversations?
Well, I may
So,
plant the seed.
There's a decent chance nobody else cares.
I may plant the seed, but I'm sure that when people get to their cars, they probably go down that route.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, that's private stuff. Why wouldn't you talk about that?
Well, anyway, I was upset because I wanted to see the KU Wichita State thing.
That just must not be in the cards.
The Aftershocks, they didn't look like they had the chemistry.
Also,
this
here's
year.
something maybe you don't want to hear. KU would have blown them out.
I don't know about that. I'm telling you right
blew out
now,
Florida TNT, which is pretty good.
the Aftershocks lack a post presence, which Marcus McDuffie said after the game. They don't have anybody down low that they can get the ball to. They got guys taking shots that shouldn't be taking them, frankly. They don't have...
Well, just say the name.
Well, no. They got guys... Here are the guys who should be shooting. Jeremiah Martin from Memphis.
Sure.
Connor Frankamp. Marcus McDuffie.
Rashard
Kelly. They should be taking 90% of the shots, in my opinion. And Darrell Willis when he takes a good shot. He drives me crazy because he takes so many bad shots.
All he does is shoot. Can we just talk about Darrell Willis? Darrell, stop.
Give the ball up. And you got really able teammates. And when you have an open shot, I love it when you shoot.
Yeah,
But when you go into this spin move and dribble and backing in. No, you never make those shots.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get why someone hasn't pulled him aside at some point in his career and said, Daryl, we don't need this. And he's a professional now, so we can talk about him like that.
Well, he's a talented guy. I'm not here to,
Well, he always drove me insane when he played at Wichita State, and he drives me insane still. I'm sure he's a wonderful human being, but his basketball game and my aesthetics preferences do not match.
Well, all I want is to find a box score.
I don't know if that's possible.
I've been able to find it, but why isn't it when they give you the result of a game? Why don't they just hook in a box score? Can you tell me that on the TBT?
TBT, everything's
website?
They make everything difficult on that website.
That's all I want. I want to be able to go to a box score.
The pictures of the players are 900 by 900. It's just too much.
Well, I don't know about all that. But anyway, it was frustrating to watch the game last night. My wife was frustrated. I don't like it when she's frustrated. Because when something happens that frustrates her, here's what she does. You know those kind of people?
That's her going off the deep end a little bit.
And she really only does it in basketball.
Sometimes in wrestling.
Not really. And she never does it in baseball with the Cardinals.
She's not as invested.
I don't know. She would say she is.
Well, she would act as though she isn't. And what do we believe?
She's invested in anything to do with the Shockers. And it just takes it to the next level when Connor Frankamp's involved. And they told me, remember, we had Zach Bush on the show. We had Connor on the show. That he was going to be more aggressive. They were going to get him more shots. That really didn't happen.
The Aftershocks need to erase everything. Go back to the drawing board. Build a roster as if there is no roster. I mean, yes, you're probably going to want Frankamp, McDuffie, but don't assume anything. Go into it with fresh eyes, a fresh perspective. Figure out what wins in this tournament because these teams are getting better. Kentucky's alumni team is really, really, really good as far as names go. UConn has one now that is good. Some of these other teams that aren't alumni teams are still good. And they had players from outside of the colleges that they're supposed to be representing.
Well, Colorado had a couple of good players. Andre Roberson tore them apart.
Yeah,
he was outstanding. 22 points, 9 rebounds. Marcus McDuffie had a great tournament. Jeremiah Martin was good. Darrell Willis was 2 for 9. Caleb Walker, who I don't know, took 5 shots, didn't make any of them. Don't shoot.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to.
Like I said, you have to hit the reset button with this whole thing.
Jordan Parks, don't know him, 0 for 2. Rashard Kelly, 4 for 8. Connor Frankamp, only 7 shots, made 3 of them. Darrell Willis, 2 for 9. 0 for 4 from 3. What are you shooting? What are you shooting a 3-pointer for?
He does that. You need to find
Trey Wade, 1 for 3.
You need to find an identity. And I don't think in TBT the best way to go about it is to have a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5. You either need to shoot. You either need to really, really defend like they had a couple years ago when they had McDuffie, Brown, and Kelly, and some guys in the middle that were really good at defenders. Or you need to get a bunch of big guys. I don't know. But you need something different to succeed in that tournament.
They need to supplement their team with real players. That sounds terrible, but you got McDuffie, who's real. You've got Jeremiah Martin was a good addition. That guy's
and who knows if
a
he'll return.
Player. I still think Connor is outstanding. Now maybe I'm too much of a Connor guy to see anything else.
He's the focal point of the opposition's.
He is. They just guard him like he's Kobe Bryant. By the way, that's his favorite player, so I threw that out there. And then Rashard Kelly gave them a good performance last night. But when you bring in some of these folks, I mean, Willis, Walker, Parks were a combined 2 of 16.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
Yeah, got to do better than that. So anyway,
figure out how many old shockers you can get. Start there. Start with the guys who left. See if Jamarius Burton wants to play, Grant Sherfield, whoever. And then, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not inside. I'm not involved. I'm not there. Maybe the way they're doing it is the best way that it can be done, and they just got unlucky.
No, you're not there.
But from the outside looking in, that's my perspective.
Well, I appreciate the outside looking in, but I'm just gonna say you're not there.
Well, no, neither are you, but we got to still offer some opinions because this is now 2 straight years where they don't get out of the Wichita Regional, and they need to get out of the Wichita Regional.
I'm trying to look up the KU box score, and I got to sign in to view. What is going on? Don't make this
You're
hard.
not subscribed?
Don't make this hard, TBT. I should be able to go to ESPN.com and find every box score. Right?
I don't know.
Can I do that?
I don't know. I doubt it.
Don't make this hard on me.
It is. It's tough.
It should be at my fingertips. If I want to see a box score, how'd Frank Mason III do last night?
I don't know.
Well, I want to know that. But when I click on box score...
Do we call him the third now?
Sure I do. Oh, I just got the box score. He had 9 points, only 3 of 12 shooting. LeGerald Vick, 19. Billy Preston, who's had 2 really good games, 13. And Dedrick Lawson, 13 points, 11 rebounds.
Yeah, they're going to hammer Colorado, in my opinion. And they have a good chance of winning the whole thing, in my opinion.
We'll see.
That team is loaded.
Well, they're good.
Does McLemore Robinson play much?
No, didn't play at all. Did not get on the floor. Sam Cunliffe, who played about 7 minutes at KU, came off the bench to score 8, as did Jamari Traylor.
And no Brandon Rush.
No, he's not playing with them.
He's on their roster.
Well, he's not playing.
Fine.
I don't care who's on the roster. I care who shows up.
Did he not show up?
I don't know. Did he play?
Well, he's like 50. Well, I don't know if he'd play or not.
How old would Brandon Rush be?
I think he's my age.
He'd be in that vicinity.
Didn't he graduate high school?
How old would Kirk Heinrich be? He'd be in his mid-40s.
Brandon Rush is 39.
Kirk Heinrich, 42.
Well, he's probably a couple years older than me, 43.
Okay. Well, I enjoyed covering those KU teams. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, they were good. Maybe they should get Heinrich back, and he can slap the floor like a more. I mean,
you don't like Kirk Heinrich, did you? Why do you call him a moron?
I did. I said like a moron. That's something a moron would do.
Kirk Heinrich. Had the personality of that trophy.
I was not a big Heinrich.
I liked it. He's fine. Great player.
Not a big Eric Chenoweth guy.
Let's get to Shannon, who's holding. Hello, Shannon.
Hey, guys. Hey, Bob, did you know that Jeff...
Hey, Guy?
2 weeks ago... Guys.
Okay. What do you have?
Jeff sang happy birthday to me 2 weeks ago. Did you get to hear that?
I was not on the show that day, I take it, and no, I did not hear it.
Wow. Okay. Well, that was awesome. I really did appreciate that. I'm calling because Jeff was talking about doing a food story. And, Jeff, I do have a food page. I don't know if you know about it. But
I've heard about it.
I would like to help you and be involved in your little food story because I think I could.
Well, I don't know if I'm going to do a food story. It was just an idea.
He's not going to do it.
Shut up, Bob.
Let's just do it.
Shut up, Bob.
Let's just do it.
Yeah.
I know what I'm talking about. I told you about the greatest Cuban sandwich in this area, which I think you agreed.
You did, and oh
I don't know
my
if
God, it's so good.
we got to get together and do that again. But I'd be interested in helping with that food store. I love good food. I know some good places, and I'm surprised Denise Neal didn't know about Leakers. I mean, what a salad bar over there. That's amazing.
Well,
Amazing salad bar.
Denise is a kind of a higher class person than.
Oh, now we're throwing.
No
Now we're
offense to leakers.
now we're saying leakers is not high class.
Yes, we are saying that.
Or are you saying,
What
or are
are
you
not,
saying I'm
they're
lower
not low class, but
I love leakers, and I'll be their spokesperson.
well, I think
And
you
if
could.
you think that means I'm not of the highest class,
Yes, it does.
well, that's ridiculous.
It's okay though.
Well,
Anything else,
interested
Shannon?
in that.
Low life's got to
Yeah,
eat
it's
too,
not-
right?
I want to be a part of. If you're going to do a food store, I want to be a part of it and help you out, man. I can find some good places, and I just think I could help out big time.
All right, well let's
No question.
let's compete with Denise.
Also, I think you mentioned you wanted to play drums with the band on a one certain song, right, from the Eagles.
I don't know if did I say the band or a band, but yeah, let's do.
I thought you meant you were going to.
We could work that up.
Drums with the band is what I heard when you were with Duda.
Well, yeah, that's great. I mean, that'd be first choice, but I just didn't know that I said that.
I thought you did. I thought, oh, that was nice of him to say that, but maybe you didn't. Maybe I was hearing things. I don't know.
Thanks,
But yeah,
Shannon. It's always good to
Let
hear
us know,
from
and
you.
I'll work it up.
Sweet.
All right, can't wait for this endeavor.
I might do that.
We'll take a break. We'll come back and play a game. It's that day, Tuesday, here on the Bob and Jeff Show. Back in a minute.
Selling a little or a lot? Shopify helps you do your thing, however you cha-ching. Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business. From the launch your online shop stage, to the first real-life store stage, all the way to the did we just hit 1 million orders stage. Shopify's here to help you grow. Whether you're selling scented soap or offering outdoor outfits, Shopify helps you sell everywhere. From their all-in-one e-commerce platform to their in-person POS system, wherever and whatever you're selling, Shopify's got you covered. Shopify helps you turn browsers into buyers with the internet's best converting checkout, 15% better on average compared to other leading commerce platforms. And sell more with less effort thanks to Shopify Magic, your AI-powered all-star. Shopify powers 10% of all e-commerce in the US. And Shopify is the global force behind Allbirds, Rothy's, and Brooklinen, and millions of other entrepreneurs of every size across 175 countries. Plus, Shopify's award-winning 24/7 help is there to support your success every step of the way. Because businesses that grow, grow with Shopify. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/Odyssey Podcast, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/Odyssey Podcast now to grow your business, no matter what stage you're in. Shopify.com/Odyssey Podcast.
Time to play the game. Time to play the game.
Time to play the game here on the Bob and Jeff Show. Jeff has a game. Max is apparently going to play and lose again.
He'll probably lose.
What is the game?
We're gonna do city nicknames.
This
First, it's you get a chance for 2 points. This
is right up my alley. You know that.
First opportunity is I will name the city. You'll give me the nickname. Those are the easier ones, and then I'll name the nickname, and you have to tell me the city.
I'd rather do the nickname and tell you the city.
Well, you get a chance for both. You get a chance for 2 points in each round, and it's a 12-round World Series of face-off.
So who goes first?
Do you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. Max, if that's okay with you, I'll take the early lead and
Sure.
never relinquish.
I thought we did something
All
like
right.
this before.
We haven't.
Don't start whining, Max.
I'm not.
How about Nashville?
Nashville?
Yeah. That's Nashville's nickname.
The country music capital.
Incorrect.
That's wrong.
Music
what do you
City.
mean?
It's not your turn, but yeah, you can steal in this game now that you mention it. I like that idea. So that's a point for Max, even though it's not yet his turn in round one. It's Charm City is your
Charm City?
yeah.
Baltimore.
Correct. 1-1 after, and Max is coming to bat.
Yeah, Bob,
Max,
it's
Denver.
a charm if you get out of Baltimore alive. Rocky Mountain City.
No.
Incorrect.
The Mile High
Mile
City.
High.
Yes, that's correct.
I was getting it confused with Vermont.
And Max, the biggest little
What's the
city.
score?
I'm going to tell you after this round.
Reno.
Max, the biggest little city
Reno,
in the
Nevada.
world. That's correct. 2-2
Ayo.
after round 1. So it worked out where you both got them. Bob, Cincinnati.
Oh man, what a the I don't know.
Max,
The Queen City?
I'll know it when I hear it.
what's that?
The Queen City.
Yeah,
Yes, that's correct.
Ah, gone. Max, you're looking that up.
No, I'm not.
Who's policing Max?
I'm not. I'll get somebody in here if you want, but I'm not.
And the Big Pineapple.
You're asking me?
Yeah, that's your
The Big Pineapple.
yes.
The Big Pineapple?
Yeah, the Big Pineapple.
I've never heard that in my life.
Well, use your deductive reasoning. Clues.
Honolulu.
Correct. 3-3. Max, Philadelphia.
Oh my God.
The City of Brotherly Love.
Correct.
So easy. What? I get the Pineapple City.
That was easy.
And Max gets
What other place has pineapple?
And the Magic City.
oh God. So easy. Come on, Max.
I thought that was you.
No, that's your turn. You get this is your second.
Yeah, how much time does he get?
Well, he didn't know it was his turn. So Max, the Magic City, 5 seconds.
Houston. I don't know.
Orlando.
Incorrect.
What?
It's Miami.
Why is that
Oh,
the
God.
I don't know.
Orlando's got all the magic.
I know. I don't trust me. It didn't make much sense to me either. Max leads 4-3 after 2.
They named the team the Magic in Orlando.
I
They've
know.
got
They got
all
the Magic Kingdom. I'm with you, man. You don't need to tell me. Detroit.
Motor City.
Correct. And the City of Roses.
Pasadena.
Pasadena.
Correct. Max, your turn for 2. Wichita.
Oh
I want
God.
to see if he knows this.
the Air Capital.
Yes, that's correct. And the home of the blues.
Oh God. 5 seconds.
Is that me?
Yeah,
Oh, Memphis.
you get 2 every round.
Okay,
Yes.
Memphis.
It is 6-5 Max as we go to round 4. Bob is up for 2. New Orleans.
New Orleans?
Yeah.
New Orleans?
Yeah.
The
5
Jazz City.
Incorrect. Max.
Thankfully, I watch a lot of NCIS New Orleans with Sam Beckett, the Crescent City.
I'll give that.
Doggone
I'll
it.
give that to you. I was looking for the Big Easy, but I will give you the Crescent
Well, wait,
City.
you can't give him that.
I'll give him that. Max. The horse capital of the world.
Oh God.
Kentucky.
No.
I need a city.
Louisville.
Incorrect.
On the Kentucky Derby. I don't know.
The horse capital of the world.
Yes.
Lexington.
Correct. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 up.
7-6. Max still
My turn.
in the lead through 4 rounds. We start round 5.
How many rounds do we have?
We can go 12. We can go 8. I don't know. What do you want
What's
to do?
the next? What do I have here?
You have Boston.
I know.
I hate this game.
You don't like this game?
No.
This is an awesome game.
Boston.
Yeah. What do they call Boston?
You'd think I'd know that.
You'd think.
I can't come up with
And
it.
everybody hates
Max?
that name, too. Beantown.
Correct.
Oh gosh. You know, if you'd give me the nickname first, I haven't missed yet.
Bob,
What is it?
the Steel City.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
See?
that's an easy one. Max, as we go to your turn in round 5, Phoenix. It's a tough one.
Sun City.
No.
Not giving that to him.
Land of the Sun.
Valley of the Sun.
Right. I get that.
No, you do not.
Wait a minute.
Valley of the Sun is not the same.
Land of the Sun, I don't get.
No, of course not. It's Valley of the Sun.
And he got some New Orleans thing, Crescent City.
Yeah, because it is called Crescent City. That's one of its nicknames.
Well, this is just a travesty.
Max, Cowtown.
Cowtown?
Yeah.
Texas.
Well, I need a city.
Amarillo.
Incorrect.
Cowtown.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
Houston.
No, you should know this. We just watched the draft from
Fort
there.
Worth.
Yes, but you don't get that. Have we done?
Don't ride in a convertible.
No, I just almost said
It's
it.
my turn?
Yeah, Los Angeles.
You know, obviously, I should know this.
You should.
It's pathetic.
It is.
What you're doing is making me look weak.
I'm okay with that.
For anybody who knows about the incredible TVs I have, this is threatening to my
You are
masculinity.
not a weak person, of course.
Right, exactly. And I want people to know that.
Your masculinity is suffering.
The City of Kings.
Incorrect. Max?
Orange County.
5 seconds.
Capital City, the new millennium. I can't think of what it was.
It's City of Angels.
Golly.
Bob.
Ridiculous.
I should.
Bob, the Emerald City.
I know that one.
The Emerald City.
Yes.
The Emerald City.
Yeah, that's right.
I know it.
Well, you'd think I'd know it.
You would think.
The Emerald City.
Yeah.
Philadelphia.
No. Max?
The birthplace of James Marshall Hendricks, Seattle.
Yes.
Doggone it. Why wouldn't I know that?
Why wouldn't you?
This is, I think people potentially could change their opinion about me
It's
based
been a
on this
struggle.
game today. This may be the point in time where whispers start to happen that, did you hear Bob today on the show?
Yeah.
Pretty easy stuff. He didn't really have much of a clue. I wonder if maybe the cognitive thing is, what do you think, Harold?
Even Bob Gibson had a bad
6 rounds?
game, Bob.
And there could be some movement here. What's the next one?
Max is up
What's
with
the score?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for you, 9 for Max. And he hasn't had his 6th round turn yet. Max, Las Vegas.
Oh gosh. Yeah. Why don't I get that?
Well, you got New Orleans.
God, I keep thinking the Silver State. I can't.
Get buzzy.
I don't know.
5.
I know it, but I can't think of it.
Sin City.
Correct. And Max,
of the
the
Silver
city. I think I've done that one before.
Hurry up.
I'm looking for one I haven't done. The Gateway to the West.
Oh gosh.
St. Louis.
Yes.
You just fed him that one. Why didn't you give me that one?
I could have, but I didn't.
You're not just going down the line. You're
I'm not.
picking and choosing,
Yeah, I am.
which is illegal.
It is?
Yeah, no game show host does that. You're allowing Max to have an edge.
I don't think I did.
Oh, I can't give him Gateway to the West.
I didn't give him Boston, and I didn't give you St. Louis.
Ridiculous. I get 2 chances to tie.
Dallas. Dallas.
Dallas?
Yeah.
I don't know. What is it?
Max?
Gee,
It's the Big D.
The Cowboy City.
No, it's the Big D.
The Big D. What's next? That's what I think. I got that.
Space City.
Oh, God, I got that.
Well, then let's hear it.
It's not my turn.
Yeah, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
Houston.
Correct. It's 1, 2, 3. This is the last round, by the way. 9.
I lead.
10 to 9 Max. So if he misses one.
Okay,
or
Max.
both,
Big pressure. Jeff's going down the list.
Well, I'm trying
to figure out an easy one for you, Max.
No, they're all pretty easy at this point. Atlanta.
Hotlanta?
Yeah,
Yes.
don't stall.
Yes, that's correct.
Hotlanta.
What do you say? What?
Hotlanta.
Not Hotlanta.
Yeah, it is.
They call it.
And
Peach City.
And finally, the
I think that's a Peachtree State.
Rip City. Rip City.
Rip City.
I know that.
Well, everybody knows it.
Except Bob.
No, I know it.
Max, what is it?
Oh, Portland.
Yes.
Anybody would know that.
Max wins. I have a text
That was a
that I need to share
manufactured game.
from a close friend and someone who would be concerned over your well-being. Is Bob okay? Is he losing it?
Really?
Yeah.
I'll punch whoever that is right in the mouth. And you'll tell me during the break.
Oh, I will see.
Is this someone I know?
Yeah.
Is this someone who's been respectful of me in the past?
Absolutely.
Well, I don't like that.
Maybe too respectful.
I don't like that kind of stuff. I'll tell you that right now. Have we done Bob and Jeff draft on Seeger?
We have. I think I wiped the floor with you.
How's this one going that we did yesterday?
Well, I demolished you in Shockers.
And
you're beating me.
I won on the Henley,
which no one doubted.
I don't know why your second list on Shockers beat mine. I have a suspicion it has to do with Alec Boehm, and that's okay.
Yeah, and your Tyler Green pick wasn't good. Your Claude Hendricks pick, no one.
Look him up.
I mean, I know he's good, but he's not a representative.
Maybe the most successful.
But he's not a representative of Wichita State baseball.
He's a representative of me.
No, he's not.
I feel represented by him.
How?
He went to Wichita State.
Because he's about as old as you?
He's much older than me.
Oh. See, that's where I was confused.
And again,
he did not go to Wichita State. He went to
University of Wichita.
WU.
He went to the University of Wichita. And when you say WU, it reminds me of Dennis.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Referred to it as WU.
Well, I would never
throughout his
disparage Dennis.
Throughout his life of calling radio shows. And again, Dennis was phenomenal. So I guess the person who texted you about having some concern about my mental acuity was your good friend David Michael Hahn. Is that what I'm?
And speaking of which,
Now what was your answer to him?
He said, "Is Bob okay? Is he losing it?" And I said, "No and yes."
Is Bob okay? No.
Is he losing it?
Yes. Why would you say that? Why would you feed that?
You know he was doing that as a joke because you were talking about it.
I don't remember talking about it.
Well, then you might be losing it.
I remember something.
Well, we all remember something. Do you still plan on going to the Pump House on Friday after the show?
Well, I don't think Mike Furchess can do it. He'll be in Tennessee.
I'm just kidding.
Why do you do that to Mike? No, I want to know. I want to know what it is.
I love Mike.
Because there's not a better guy.
No, I get that.
Why do you do that to him?
Because it's fun.
It's not fun.
It is for me.
I don't like it. He doesn't like it.
He loves it.
He
pokes at me too. You think I mind? I don't.
Disrespectful.
To Mike?
Yeah.
Love Mike.
You don't tell me why you love him.
I'm just saying the group as a whole doesn't suffer if he. I love him because he's extremely friendly and a wonderful human being.
I can't wait. I'm going to have him over one of these nights, and we're just going to talk about really serious stuff.
You are?
Yes.
That sounds awful.
I think it sounds phenomenal.
Really?
We're gonna delve into anything.
All right.
Because Mike's the kind of guy you can do that with.
You sure can.
And I think I'm the kind of guy you can do that with.
Maybe. Never tried it.
I mean, I have my viewpoints, but...
So back to the question. Are you not going on Friday?
Yeah, I mean, I'll go. What time?
We're doing it 4:30.
4:30?
Yeah, after the show. David Michael Hahn is already booked.
All right, 4:30. Is Duda in?
He better be.
What about the big fella?
I don't know. You need to reach out to
What
the big
about
fella.
Max?
I assume Max would go.
Max, can you be at the pump house at 4:30 Friday?
No, I have dogs I have to feed when I get home.
What did he say?
He has dogs he has to feed.
Whatever.
Okay. I mean, they can be. Can't they get fed a little later? I mean,
Guess not.
I like the idea of taking care of your dogs, but I don't know. Anyway, yeah.
You and David Michael Hahn and Duda. That sounds like.
Well, I don't know if Duda will be there.
He put it in his calendar, also, I believe. Is he on the show this week?
No, he's not.
What's he got going on?
He's busy.
Whatever.
And you talk about somebody who's not integral to the show.
To the show, I would say he is.
Now
to the hangout sesh, maybe not.
I get a text, weak performance, good game. Poorly managed on the city. What does that mean? Weak performance, good game, poorly managed. Which is it, Charlie?
Poorly managed what?
Well, he's talking about our game today.
It sounded like there was more to that text after poorly managed.
Weak performance, good game, poorly managed.
That's the whole text?
That's it.
Well,
and I
thought it was managed well.
Thanks for listening, everyone. We got another good show for you tomorrow. Hope you'll tune in. See you then.